Good morning, evening, or afternoon to all of you beautiful people. Josh here, back to bring you some sweet voice-based content. So I've said before that leveling up is a part of life, and just like in video games, you have to level up to take on those harder things in life. You cannot beat a Charizard with a Caterpie at level 1 when the Charizard is at level 100, and if you try, you are a speedrunner, and that means you are literally a psychopath. No disrespect to all of you speedrunners out there, but at the same time, how do you do it without going mental? I don't get it. I am not excluded from this group of people who need to level up in life, and a year ago I made a video about how I wanted to level up as a voice actor. So I figured it was about time I looked back on that video, saw if I had done all of the things that I mentioned in the video, and maybe talk a little bit about why I may or may not have done those things. So let's have a little look back. Without any further ado, let's go! So the first thing I mentioned in that video is that my recording space was shit. Well, very, very simple to ask this one, and FlapTap can even attest to this one. My recording space is no longer shit. Bit cluttered still, but not shit. I spent a long time getting my space to where I wanted it to be, and I think that finally, about 6 or so months ago, I finally got it to a space where I was like 100% happy with how it was sounding. I mean, there's basically no reverb in here, it all sounds really clean, my mic placement is good. I'm very, very chuffed with this space, and it reflects the audio that I'm putting out is really fucking good. So I think we can check that one off the list. That is 1 point to Josh Jargon. Second thing that was mentioned was a demo reel. Still ain't got a new one yet. Now, before you start like holding up your pitchforks and getting mad at me, looking especially at you, Lou, I am in the process of getting my demo reel sorted. I have spoken with a bunch of really, really cool people. I've got some really, really great ideas, and I don't want to reveal too much just yet, or the cool people that I've been working with, because I'm going to go apeshit when the demo reel's done and I can shout all these wonderful people out. But just know it is coming, it is happening. But it's not here yet, so I can't check that one off the list. So 1 out of 2. And we're going to move on. I'm still going to be on 1 out of 3 now, because the next point was to audition more regularly. Okay, I can't beat myself up too badly with this one. I have actually been auditioning more than I used to, but not as much as I probably could be. So it's improved, but it's not quite there. I'd ideally like to be auditioning at least like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Just do a little session where I just bang out a bunch of auditions, and yeah, I'd like to be doing that, but you know, life gets in the way. Life's mental, but I can't keep using that as an excuse. I just need to get better with my time management. And speaking of, my next point was time management. I haven't been very good at that either. Okay, I can kind of excuse myself for the last 2 to 3 months because there's been a lot that's been going on in my personal life, and life's just been a bit crazy. So between like personal stuff that's been going on and working a new job, I can kind of excuse myself for the poor time management for the last few months because only just now are things starting to settle down. But I really hope to be back on the audition train and back getting on things a lot more regularly very, very soon. So this is the 5th and final one, and I said that I needed to lay off myself, and God knows if I not fucking done that. Much like any creative, I'm my own worst enemy. I am so overly critical and overly harsh of myself, not just when it comes to voice acting, but generally in life. I'm really, really bad when it comes to this kind of thing, and I really need to just give myself the time and space that I would give to somebody else. Give myself the same respect that I give to other people, because I don't respect myself enough, and I should. I absolutely should. I've been taking the time out to actually like look at things that I'm really, really proud of and things that I've done that I'm really proud of, and remind myself that I am worthy. Even if I didn't have those things, I'd be worthy of the space that I take up. And if things don't happen as fast as maybe I want them to, then that's okay. Progress is not linear. It's a succession of stops and starts and ups and downs and speeds and slows, peaks and valleys, whatever you want to call it. And I need to just embrace that and be a lot more open to that idea. So that's all the things that I covered in that video, but I feel like I should get this back up to 5 because I'm a bit weird. And so I'm going to add another thing onto my list of things I need to do to level up, and that is I need to be braver. There are so many projects, so many opportunities that I passed up because I was scared. Scared that I wasn't good enough, scared that I wasn't at the same level as some of the other people auditioning, and I need to get out of that mindset. Because it doesn't fucking matter if you're 100% there or not. Sometimes it takes you being 90% there, and then for the people that surround you in that project to push you to being 100% there. Sometimes being what you perceive as being 100% there is completely different to what a director perceives as being 100% there. Sometimes you are 100% there and you just don't fucking know. So I need to stop pinning this idea on myself that I am not 100% there, because that's what voice acting is about. It's about growing as you learn, as you participate, as you do more things, as you audition, as you get into projects, as you meet people. You level up through that. And I need to give myself that space again to just keep learning and to shoot my shot regardless of how on target I might be or not. Sometimes it'll work out, sometimes it won't, but it's about taking that chance. So there we go. That is my 5 steps for leveling up. I've genuinely really enjoyed this video. This has been a really therapeutic process for me because I'm quite glad at the fact that I'm not so upset that I haven't hit all 5 of the goals that I set in that video. Like I said, progress isn't linear, and I will get there with all of these things, but I just need to be willing to be patient and to go at the right pace, not the pace that I think is the pace I should be at. But enough of my bollocks, let's talk about you, wonderful souls. How have you been leveling up over the last year? Do you think that you've leveled up enough? Do you think you're still got a ways to go? Do you think you're at the level where you want to be? Or do you still have a few more things that you need to do to get there? What are those things? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's send out some fucking positivity. If you did enjoy this video, then do leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more beautiful voice-based content. Keep your eyes out for my next video. I do upload every 2 weeks, but until next time, I hope you're all leveling up in life, in your hobbies, whatever you want to be leveling up in. I hope you're well. I hope you're fucking brilliant, in fact. And above all else, I hope you magical, beautiful, wonderful souls all stay wonderful.